All right, Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'chak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect. Doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Palau to my left.
And the brother Yahweh.
And, and we here, due to the weather, camp was canceled today, so the Spirit had me and, his brother link up today, and, we've been doing a little talking. And I brought a topic, to the brother, and it's, hey, man, here we are, but basically, the topic is, don't be a fucking hero, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there trying to establish your own thing, trying to do, be a zealot, and that's another one too we could bring out, with when Judas betrayed Yahweh Shai, because you got this this whole false flag going on with Amalek getting attacked and all that. Man, that shit got nothing to do with us, man. All them guys, they got nothing to do with us, man, because none of us is out there trying to establish our own thing. Exactly. None of us out there, trying to bring down the so-called white man, because we know we can't. But we're going to get to some scriptures. I don't want to talk your ears off.
This is First Maccabees chapter 6, verse 43. Mm-hmm. It says, Eleazar, also surnamed
what's that?
Savan. Sayaron. Mm-hmm. Perceiving that one.
I'm sorry, Savaron.
Mm-hmm. Perceiving that one of the beasts armed with royal harness was higher than all the rest, and supposing that the king was upon him, put himself in jeopardy.
Right. Basically, this guy Eleazar, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to make a name for himself. What the scripture's going to go through, he wanted to make a name for himself. But, he had a sense of pride on him, man. Which ain't no brother, in this truth, going to take it up on himself. Well, I'm going to go there, I'm going to shoot up all them so-called Jews. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to shoot them up, and then the Lord going to come back. No, nigga. Ain't no brother thinking like that, man. Then you got guys like Vocab Malone saying, yeah, them guys, they're terrorists. First of all, nigga, you came to us, with so-called peace, man.
That's right. Exactly, bro.
The nigga came to us with peace, talking about, I just want to debate you guys. Now we're fucking terrorists, man. Listen, ain't none of us doing that shit, man. That's all false flag, man. That shit is all fake. That shit was all a made-up narrative, man.
What they did was they put the narrative out there that Israelites was abducting women and doing sex trafficking, man.
Which is a goddamn lie.
We're not into that shit, man.
We don't do none of that shit, man. First it was, they're raping little kids. You know what I'm saying?
Demonization, man.
That's all it is, man.
Because what's happening is, at first, what they do, they ignore you, and then when they can't ignore you no more, when this truth starts to come out, then they laugh at you. Then when they can't laugh at you no more, their laughter is not working, they start to demonize your name. Mm-hmm. And therefore the demonization of the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not doing none of the things that these crackers are proclaiming that we doing, man. We're not doing none of them things, man. Okay. We're not out there sex trafficking. We're not homosexuals. We're not transgenders. We're not committing all kind of adultery. We're not doing all kind of acts of wickedness. We're not doing none of them things, man. But guess what?
I got a quick precept for that, brother.
Yeah.
This is Luke 6:22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company.
It says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and we are deeply hated, especially Great Millstone.
Hell yeah, man.
We are deeply hated because why? We are teaching 100% truth. And these people can't understand what we're saying, and they reject what we saying, so therefore they demonize us, man, calling us names. Yeah, read, bro.
Yeah, because, you know, all they got is lies on us, bro.
That's right. Exactly.
They ain't got nothing on us, because we ain't out there doing no dumb shit, man. The thing about Great Millstone is our elders and apostles, they taught us through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, they taught us discipline, man.
That's right.
You know, we are the most disciplined camp, man. Y'all brothers think we just get together, and, brother,
and drink and talk shit.
No, mother, we gotta study, man. Cause we get tested, man.
That's right.
We gotta study, man.
After every camp, after every camp, the apostles test us, man.
Yeah, man.
We would sit there. The camp would close at 7:30. Well, we would be there for an hour being tested, man.
Yeah, that's right, man. We gotta know our thing, man. And that's beautiful, because we are the elite of the Israelites, man.
Exactly, man.
I'm gonna say that, man. GMS is the elite camp of the Israelites, man.
And the water, Yahweh Bashim,
Right.
I'm a part of the elite camp, man, because all these other camps is not teaching 100% truth, but Great Millstone is teaching 100% truth, and we was taught to teach 100% truth, man.
That's right.
You know? So you got more?
Yeah, there's a little more. It says, blessed are you when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast your name out for evil.
And that's what's going on right now
in
Great Millstone, man, because you have a lot of camps, a lot of people that dislike what the apostles, the elders, and the teachers and the prophets of Great Millstone is teaching. You know, they have no problem with the other camps out there. IS UPK, you know, IUIC.
Them other camps can say whatever the hell they want, bro.
And they get a pass.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Great Millstone, they have people out there that's monitoring our channels, and as soon as we put a video up, you got the scoffers and the scorners on the comment board, man. But guess what? You're going to pay for that. The same shall know after death by pain. 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 12, man.
That's right.
You people, the same shall know after death by pain. You know?
That's right. It says, and shall reproach you and cast your name out for evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing new, man. You know? And you know, just to get back to the topic, man, you know,
I'm kind of mad.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't out here to make a name for ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the topic.
We're just doing the work of the Most High, man. We're not out there to make our name, man. You know? So let's back to the topic. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 43. It says Eleazar, also surnamed Severan,
yeah.
perceiving that one of the beasts armed with royal harness was higher than all the rest, and supposing that the king was upon him, verse 44, put himself in jeopardy to the end he might deliver his people and get him a perpetual name.
Yeah, man. So the guy, he was just out to get a name for himself, man. You know, he wanted to be like the Maccabees brothers. You know,
because he was hearing the fame of the Maccabees, so he was caught up in the you know, how can I say? He was caught up in being worldly, trying to get a name for himself, seeing that the Maccabees was doing their thing against the Syrian Empire.
And they was getting fame. They was getting fame off of it. But guess what? They were doing it in sincerity, man. They were doing it through the Spirit of the Lord, man. They were doing it to deliver their people, man. They wasn't doing it to get a fucking name for themselves, to get fame or clout. They were doing it through in righteousness, man.
So Eleazar was doing this thing in insincerity, man. He wasn't sincere, man.
He just wanted some clout, man.
So here we go. It says, verse 45. Wherefore he ran upon him courageously through the midst. It says, courageously through the midst of the battle, slain on the right hand and on the left. So
this was a bad dude, man. This dude was a bad motherfucker, man.
Slain on the right hand and the left hand side. He was committing murders, man.
He was fucking niggas up, man.
Come.
So you got a lot of jakes like that, man. They bad as hell, man. You know, but they proud as hell also, man. Go ahead.
It says back in First Maccabees chapter 6 verse 45. Wherefore he ran upon him courageously through the midst of the battle, meaning he went through the battle, slain, doing his thing, boom, 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 fucking motherfuckers up, man, putting niggas to death, man, doing his thing, man. It says, wherefore he ran upon him courageously through the midst of the battle, slain on the right hand and on the left, so that there was divided from him on both sides.
Yeah, man, guys was just backing up like, oh, whoa, man.
What the hell?
He cleared the path, man.
Because he was doing his thing, man.
Yeah. But, you know, let's take, I'm sorry, bro. Let's take a lesson from him. You know? We can't be out, none of us brothers out there talking about we got a fucking pipe bomb, you know, that could blow up 5 football fields.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't none of us bullshit.
Which is all bullshit, man. You know, the FBI, you know, claim they just now found out about that. You know, which show you how fucking stupid the FBI must be if you just finding out about that. But show you that's a stupid false narrative. But ain't none of us brothers doing shit like that, man. That's just dumb. You know, we gonna get to the scriptures where the scriptures tell you, wait on Yahweh Shai, man.
Exactly, man.
So ain't none of us doing no harm to them goddamn fake Jews out there, man. You know? Which prove to me those are the real Jews, man. You know that guy that ran up on them niggas and them dumb niggas in Harlem talking about, you know, how do you know that you're the real... Listen, nigga, run up on us, man. Run up on us, man. We'll go through the book inside and out, man, showing you that we're the real Jews, man. You know?
And we will prove to you through history that the Khazars, the Amalekites, are not the real Jews, man. They are imposters, man.
Hey, you know the spirit about them too, bro? That was the first nation to attack us when we came out of Egypt, man.
Exactly.
And guess what? I'm sorry. We're leaving Egypt. And that's the nation that's attacking us now.
And them and the apostle brought that out, you know what I'm saying? How Amalek was not, and Edom was not trying to let us pass through their land, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Because they're fucking devils, man.
Yeah, come.
Go ahead, bro.
So it says...
Let's finish that off, then we go
it says,
precepts.
It says, back in First Maccabees chapter 6, verse 40... it's going to be 40...
I'll say 44 now, yeah.
Yeah, 44. It says... Matter of fact, I'm going to read 43 again. So to refresh the brother's memory. Eleazar also, surnamed Sovereign, perceiving that one of the beasts armed with royal harness was higher than all the rest, and supposing that the king was upon him.
And also, you know, back then, real quick, in those days, if you would kill the king or the prince, you know, in battle, then you was the fucking man.
That's right.
You know? Right.
It says, put himself in jeopardy to the end he might deliver his people and him and get him a perpetual name. Verse 45.
That was it. Yeah.
Wherefore he ran upon him courageously through the midst of the battle, slain on the right hand and on the left, so that they were divided from him on both sides. Verse 46. Which done, he crept under the elephant and thrust him under and slew him, wherefore the elephant fell down upon him, and there he died.
Yeah, and crushed his ass to death.
You see, he was doing this. Just imagine, just visualize it, slain on the right hand and on the left hand, man. You know, doing his thing, man. Then he came to that royal, what he thought was a royal king on an elephant, and he slew the elephant, and the elephant fell upon him. He stabbed that elephant. He went under the elephant and stabbed him. And the elephant fell upon him, man.
You know what the fuck you think was gonna happen, man? The fuck you think the elephant gonna flip over you and shit?
It says verse 47. Howbeit the rest of the Jews, seeing the strength of the king and the violence of the forces, turned away from him, because that wasn't the time for Jake to rise up. See, I think it was Jonathan told him to just stay put, hold the garrison, and don't do anything till I come back. But he's supposed to get a name for himself. Rose up, him and a bunch of other men, and they got put to death.
That's right, man. And that's pride, man. And going through what we were talking about earlier with Gideon, that's why the Most High cut Gideon's army down to 300 men. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want men to take the glory, man. You know?
Because the Most High gets the glory, man.
Yeah.
The Most High gets the glory. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai gets the glory, man. So that's why the Most High cut the armies down of Gideon to 300, and that's why the Most High had Eleazar and the men that rose up with him to get put down, man. Why? Because they were seeking vain glory.
Yeah.
Trying to get a name for themselves, man. Because they heard of the fame of Judas Maccabee and his brothers, man. So what they do, they try to, get a name for themselves.
They try to be the fucking man.
The true name of the Maccabees are the Hasmonean dynasty. The Hasmoneans, Right. Okay. So you got more, bro?
Nah, that was it. We could end it there, and you could get on Genesis real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that was it on that, man.
So
if we keep on going, we're gonna go through the whole story.
Okay. We're gonna you're right. If we keep going, we're gonna go through the whole story. We're gonna be here doing this show for 6, 7, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much information that could be brought out. You know what I'm saying? And we went through this time after time with the apostles going through this first, man. Time after time with these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So what we doing, we recapping and bringing out scriptures that was brought out time and time again. You know what I mean? So we're going to go to Genesis, the 14th chapter.
Is it 14?
No, the 4th chapter, the 15th verse. Salakia. The 4th chapter, the 15th verse.
Get that real quick.
No, I got it, bro. I got it. Genesis 4 and 15. I got it, bro. I got it real quick.
Because there's a lot of, now, you want to ask yourself this question. Does Esau has a hedge around him?
Of course he does.
Hell yeah, the motherfucker got a hedge around him, man. Other from that, we would have been slaughtered all the Edomites, man. The Edomites would have been done away with if they ain't had that hedge around them, man.
And to prove that Esau got a hedge around him, this is Genesis chapter 4, verse 15. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto him, which is Esau, therefore, whosoever, which is Cain, not Esau, which is Cain. Esau is Cain coming back in the reincarnation. Right. But we're going to deal with Cain because that's who the Most High was dealing with. It says, Genesis chapter 4, verse 15. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, which is Cain, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Yeah, man. Whosoever showing you, man, that the Lord's protecting these so-called white people, man. That's why they could do what they do, man. Now you got these so-called Jews. They blaming Jake for every goddamn thing. But let them do something wicked, man. They'll sweep it under the rug, man.
And not only that, slack it real quick. Not only that, you got these Amalekites. They looked as they are the victims, man. They suffering. They're not suffering. They own the Diamond District. They own Hollywood. They own the porn industry.
They own every fucking thing.
They own everything, man.
The NFL.
They own NFL, the sports network. They own everything, man. So truly, they're not suffering. No. But they want to make it seem like they're suffering,
Hey, that's why, they try to fulfill the prophecies.
Having their women shave their heads bald.
Shave their heads bald. The woolly hair is that little Shirley Temple curl. Like, let me tell you something. Me, if I untwist my hair, which these ain't dreads, these are twists. If I untwist my hair, it'll become a poofy afro, man. Which that goes into what? The woolly hair.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Basically nappy hair, man. So those aren't the true Jews, man. Going back to the book of Deuteronomy, read about the curses, man, of what was going before the Jews. And that'll show you that those aren't the Jews. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord's, it says, and back in Deuteronomy, back in Genesis chapter 4 verse 15, it says, and the Lord Yahweh set a mark upon Cain. And what was that mark? That mark was the mark of leprosy, man. Right. And Cain came back in the reincarnation as Esau. Mm-hmm. That same mark that was upon Cain came back as Esau in the reincarnation, which was the mark of leprosy, having pale skin, lack of pigmentation. That was the mark that the Most High set upon Cain. And the Most High said that any man take vengeance on Cain, he's going to be dealt with sevenfold, man.
Sevenfold, man. Showing you that the Lord do have a hedge around Esau, because if it wasn't for that blessing, then guess what, man? We would have overpowered these devils, man. We would have fucked these devils up,
exactly.
Man.
So it says, back in Genesis the 4th verse,
the Lord's going to lift that, man, soon. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any find him should kill him. Mm-hmm. Verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod.
Yeah, that was it. That was all I wanted on that,
because,
man. Because so there is a hedge around the so-called white man. Whether you want to believe it, when I first meditated on this show, brother, I was like, damn, should I say that? You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's true, man. The Lord do have a hedge around these so-called white people, man.
And that's why they ruling right now, and they in their power seat. You know what I'm saying? Because why? They was given the blessing of the sword and the fatness of the earth. Also, the Most High have the hedge around them to protect them, because they in their power seat. Because the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and set up whom we want to set up. Mm-hmm. Daniel chapter 4 verse 17.
That's right. You got another scripture?
Yeah, this is Zechariah chapter
3 verse 8.
Yeah, come.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this we're gonna end it off here. Unless the brother Judah got something else. But this Zechariah 3 verse 8. Matter of fact, just read the scripture first.
This is Zechariah chapter 3. Zechariah chapter 3 verse let me get it real quick. Verse 8. Hear now, O Joshua, the high priest, thou and thy beloved, said, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for there are men.
That's 3 and 8, you sure?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's Zechariah 3 and 8. Yeah, come. 3 and verse 8. Yeah, come.
Hey, I want to like wait up on me. That's what I wanted. It's like, let me make sure that's.
Well, it says, Lord, the other day, said the Lord of hosts, shut up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Zephaniah, Salakia.
Zephaniah 3 and 8, right?
Yeah, Salakia Akim. Yeah, it's Zephaniah 3 and 8.
Salakia, brothers. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. It says, therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Right, man. So, guess what, man? All your little stories about the black Hebrew Israelites attacking the Jewish community, that's all bullshit, man. We're running up on Lord, man. Only Lord Yahushua can deliver us out of this kingdom, man. So any man would ever say that he's going to take it upon himself to go get a gun or pipe bombs and go fuck with them, with Edomites, that's not a guy that's affiliated with us, man.
That's a patsy.
Yeah. now, let's say he was affiliated with us, man. Does that mean all of us is that way? All of us going to do that? No. Because how do I prove that, man? Hey, a lot of guys in the Vatican is fucking pedophiles. So I guess everybody's pedophiles then. You know what I'm saying?
Majority of them are pedophiles.
Yeah, which a large majority of them, maybe all of them are fucking pedophiles, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, back in Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Alright, man.
Who is the prey?
Yep.
Esau is the prey. It says,
and the Lord said, wait upon him, man. You know?
It says, for my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble them, the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
That's right, man.
Which is thermonuclear destruction.
So the Most High's not playing, man. It's not a laughing matter. It's not a thing to joke about. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is not playing, man. But, you know, unless the brother got another scripture.
Hey, man, we good,
you know what I'm saying? You know, or you got something to say, you know?
Hey, all I'm going to say is right here, man. Jeremiah, the 25th chapter, the 33rd verse on down, man. Where the Most High is going to, you know, the slain of the Lord shall be many. Pursuant to also Isaiah 66 and 15, man. Where the slain of the Lord shall be many. So, hey, we're approaching that time.
Yep.
We're in the year of 2020, the year of prophecy, and we 3 weeks into this year, and all kind of prophecies coming to pass.
All time. Niggas dying too, you know.
So, stay tuned.
Yeah, man.
So with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash, and double honors.
The apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. Salutation to the hopeful elect that's out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. You know, Lord, one of you brothers are edified. You know, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to our Lord, man. You know, Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.